He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. Without friends, no one would want to live, even if he had all other goods. All paid jobs absorb and degrade the mind. Wise men speak when they have something to say, fools speak because they have to say something. Where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation. Learning is an ornament in prosperity, a refuge in adversity, and a provision in old age. All persons ought to endeavor to follow what is right, and not what is established. Character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. In all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. To lead an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. Philosophy can make people sick. Comedy aims at representing men as worse, tragedy as better than in actual life. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. He is his own best friend and takes delight in privacy, whereas the man of no virtue or ability is his own worst enemy and is afraid of solitude. Anyone who has no need of anybody but himself is either a beast or a god. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. Poetry is finer and more philosophical than history, for poetry expresses the universal, and history only the particular. To love someone is to identify with them. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children because they are more certain they are through your own. Time crumbles things, everything grows old under the power of time and is forgotten through the lapse of time. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. Memory is the scribe of the soul. It is of the nature of desire not to be satisfied, and most men live only for the gratification of it. Men create gods after their own image, not only with regard to their form, but with regard to their mode of life. Tolerance and apathy are the last virtues of a dying society. Democracy arose from men's thinking that if they are equal in any respect, they are equal absolutely. Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals. Happiness is a quality of the soul, not a function of one's material circumstances. A friend is a second self, so that our consciousness of a friend's existence makes us more fully conscious of our own existence. With the truth, all given facts harmonize, but with what is false, the truth soon hits a wrong note. Those who cannot bravely face danger are the slaves of their attackers. Distance does not break off the friendship absolutely, but only the activity of it. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals, separated from law and justice he is the worst. Virtue lies in our power, and similarly so does vice, because where it is in our power to act, it is also in our power not to act. It is their character indeed that makes people who they are, but it is by reason of their actions that they are happy or the reverse. Happiness does not lie in amusement. It would be strange if one were to take trouble and suffer hardship all one's life in order to amuse oneself. We should behave to our friends as we would wish our friends behaved to us. It is impossible, or not easy, to alter by argument what has long been absorbed by habit. Suffering becomes beautiful when anyone bears great calamities with cheerfulness, not through insensibility but through greatness of mind. Happiness, then, is found to be something perfect and self-sufficient, being the end to which our actions are directed. In poverty and other misfortunes of life, true friends are a sure refuge. Wealth is evidently not the good we are seeking, for it is merely useful and for the sake of something else. Wicked men obey from fear, good men, from love. Don't forget to comment your favorite quote and subscribe.